Interestingly, many of the lessons you would have thought that the globe would have learned that perhaps shouldn't be done, for instance, shutting down travel for certain countries, trying to contain it within borders, vaccine inequities are still very much a reality as we go into perhaps a phase 2 of this pandemic. As looking at it from the IMF perspective, what do you think the globe perhaps need to do now right and stop doing wrong?
You know, vaccine inequity is tragic, and the fact that we're at the end of 2021 with high-income countries having 70% of the population vaccinated and less than 4% of the population in low-income countries vaccinated is just a tragedy. You know, the targets were set to vaccinate 40% of the population in every country by the end of this year. There are about 80 countries that are not going to meet that mark. And for the vast majority of them, it's because they just don't have enough vaccine supply. For instance, you know, on COVAX, the contracts it has with companies, only about 18% of its contracted doses have been delivered. So they've not been prioritized in the deliveries. That needs to change. The donations that were pledged need to be delivered. About 1.5 billion doses have been pledged. About 300 million have been delivered so far. And countries need to be helped to be prepared so when the shots come, they can go in arm. Right. And that has to all, you know, it has to take place on a Herculean front. Now, of course, what we're seeing now is the big demand for boosters that have gone up, especially with the Omicron variant. So I am worried that we might again have a problem with getting enough supplies to low-income countries with the fact that now there will be even more of a desire to hoard vaccines at home.